Hi, welcome back to my suburban garden. So I wanted to address a few things. You see me sitting a lot and fairly short videos because of that. I debated on what to name this video because I feel like what I have isn't really a disability. I don't think it rises to that level. I've explained to you how this hand, it works, but doesn't work as good as the other one. And I suffer a foot drop. And I will explain all that in a minute. But so in 2008, February 2008, 16 years ago, I had a stroke. And it wasn't a little stroke. It wasn't a minor stroke. It was a major stroke. I wasn't quite, it's 41, I think. And I had little kids at home. My youngest was like 5. And so, I'm not going to edit this video a whole lot. So, the stroke affected my life. It left me in the hospital for months. It left me in a wheelchair for months after I got out of the hospital. Over a year of physical therapy. I couldn't walk, and I couldn't use my right arm. My right side, my speech was slurred. It was life-changing. It was life-changing. But I recovered. I learned to walk again, but I do have foot drop. And the foot drop, I gotten pretty much under control. Then the pandemic hit. And the gyms closed, and I didn't get to do the things I was doing before. In the last 6 months, the foot drop's gotten really bad. It's gotten really bad. I stumble around. I hold this side funny when I walk. So there's going to be times you're going to see how I walk. And I'm not going to be able to edit all those out. I'm making this video so if you have some deficits, that's what I'm going to call it, deficits. If you have deficits like I do, and you can't get around really good, there are things you can do if you still want to garden. And I really wanted to garden. I really wanted to do this. And there are things you can do to make it easier. You know, one of the things I did was I laid out landscape fabric and wood chips, so that I'm not constantly weed eating the weeds that grow in the paths between my garden beds. I moved, like I told you in a previous video, I moved the beds close to the house. I don't care what it looks like. I mean, so that I can get to the beds. So I can't tell you how many times I fell last year. I fell quite a lot. And I'm not going to make this a long video. I'm not going to sit here and talk about my disability, my deficit for a long time. But I wanted you to know what I'm dealing with. And I know my videos aren't good yet. And there are plenty of garden videos you could be watching. But if you make time to watch mine, I'll get better at it. And you can learn, hopefully, what I did to make things easier. Gardening's not hard, but in the summer it can get hard. It can get weeding and watering, and when it gets really hot and the air quality gets really bad, it can be really hard. But it's not hard on the surface. You put seeds in a cup, you let them germinate. When they germinate, you move them to the ground or to the bed. I recommend raised beds, by the way, but and you just water and weed them, you know, and it's so rewarding after it's all said and done. So keep coming back, subscribe, so that you get notified every time I make a new video, and they're gonna get better and better. I'm gonna get better at this editing thing, and I'm gonna get better at this talking thing. I don't have a script. I don't have a crew. It's just me and my iPhone, you know, but I'm gonna get better at it. So I'm hoping you'll come along for the ride.